Okay. Well then. Do you guys want to give a recap?
Ada?
Hold on. I'm trying to remember what we did last night. Okay, yeah, I remember. So, we decided that it would be best if we did some non-magic disguises, and Adeline used her disguise kit, which we, initially didn't know she had, but, we
She just has
made...
things.
Yeah, she just has things. We disguised ourselves as Sir Witherspoon, the fine silverware salesman, and his assistant, Ms. Primrose, and then
With much protesting.
yeah. And then we went back to the surface. Our disguises worked wonderfully, and they went to the library, and Kai talked to an avian woman who was very helpful with information for our what's it called?
Quest. Yeah.
Our quest. Our riddle. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, the riddle.
The riddle.
Mm-hmm.
And she recognized Adeline. And that's pretty much where we left
recognized her.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was not the Adeline that sounded familiar to me. Or to Kai. She was a vampire, apparently.
With vampire. Yeah.
Vampire.
Yep. I think the only thing to add to that is you guys have learned about something to do with some sort of Colosseum, kind of Roman style. They're sending prisoners to fight the beast.
The beast.
And Titan is one of them. You guys didn't really look much into the event, but you know it's happening this evening. But it is currently midday.
And we left off, I was gonna take Rain and introduce her to Adeline.
Yep, and I've also added Rain's token, just so you guys can see she's on there. So, yeah, I will be controlling Rain, so... Yep.
Ready? Well... how should we start?
Oh, you guys are also given the answer to the riddle. Also, before I forget...
Yeah, the names of the winds.
Yep. Also, before I forget, I need to give you guys both inspiration, because I forgot to yesterday. For the recaps. So,
sweet.
I've been forgetting to do that, so both of you have a heroic inspiration. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys hadn't quite had the chance to introduce Adeline to Rain. But she was very helpful. You also kind of implied that you would be helping her with her quest.
Potentially.
Being locating the Wind Grey Star. But yeah. You have found a friendly face here in a place of a lot of unfriendly people.
Yeah, thankfully we found some kind of friendly face, because it's been rough around here. But yeah, I mean, with where we left off, I think just looking around, trying to find Adeline, and then just kind of let Rain take it from there, I guess. Kyle just kind of be like, I seem to have found us an ally that for the time being.
Really?
Just gonna motion to this avian lady, like, she wanted to meet you for some reason, though her description of you didn't quite match, but she seemed to recognize you and know your name, so
Yeah.
I'm quite confused at the moment, but maybe you guys can work this out.
Rain is just going to kind of look, Ada, or Adeline, she's going to kind of look you, like, kind of head to toe, just kind of like studying, kind of as if she's, like, comparing, what she remembers to the person she is seeing, in front of you. You may not know me, Adeline, but I am Rain. I am somewhat familiar with who, at least you might be. As it seems you are not the person that I originally knew, but you have quite the striking resemblance to her.
Who?
Another feline with your same name.
That's strange.
Huh?
It was a little over 2.5 years since I last saw her. She looked exactly like you. Except for in a unfortunate turn of events, she was turned into a vampire by someone known as Strahd.
You know, I'm realizing now, I don't think Kai would even know what the heck a vampire is. You mentioned that before. What is a vampire?
Well, they're people who have become children of the night. They have very pale skin and they drink blood. People's blood.
Ew.
That seems unpleasant.
Wait, why did Adeline react like that as if she didn't know what a vampire was?
Does Adeline know what a vampire is?
Probably.
She's been a mercenary traveling around, probably, yeah. Well, I hope we never run into one of those, because that does not sound like it'd be a fun experience. Are they common?
Not as far as I've known. So far, Strahd, Adeline, and two others are the only ones I know of. But I haven't seen any of them in years. And Strahd is, well, he was already dead beforehand, but he's gone now.
Well, that at least is good news.
I'm confused. Is there someone out there pretending to be me or something?
Have you ever had a run-in with one of these vampires?
But who are you asking that? Me?
You, yeah.
No.
Because it's weird that there'd be one out there that looks identical to you, especially if you've never personally encountered one. Do you have... You don't have any more... You don't... Sorry, you don't have a sister, right?
No.
Well, that is very strange, then.
I'm really confused. How... Unless someone's impersonating me, how can there be two of me? Because I doubt there are two felines who look exactly the same and have the same name.
Yeah,
It is
it sounds
definitely
impossibly unlikely. I mean, but if it's been years, who knows where this other Adeline might be, if they are even still around.
Yeah, this makes me kind of uncomfortable. I don't like this.
Well, then I don't need to bring it up any further. I would rather not make you uncomfortable.
Well, it's not necessarily what you're, it's not necessarily you making me uncomfortable. It's just the fact that there's someone. I don't know what they're doing exactly, but
probably
I don't
best
like
not to
that.
dwell on it. Well, in better news, Rain here has helped me find a solution to our little riddle.
Really?
Yes,
Your
riddle is tied to some of the various culture around here. Particularly naming the winds of the seasons.
Yes, it seems each wind has a very specific name.
Oh.
So we may be able to return and, well, I don't know, see what happens. I guess maybe we just have to shout the names. I'm not quite sure.
Let's
So I guess,
let's maybe look at the riddle again.
well, Kai suddenly looks at Rain. I guess if we're gonna be trying to work together here, I should explain a little bit further. We're on a similar mission as you, but not for the same artifact. And while investigating the city, we came across a strange space with this strange riddle that we believe is connected to our goal here.
Yes,
That's
I
why we
bel-
needed
I
help
believe-
figuring out what it means.
Yes, I believe you referred it to as to something called the Wing King.
I never mentioned that.
I thought you did. Wait, did you not?
No, I didn't actually. No.
Oh, well, in that case, she didn't say that. That's my
bad. How'd you know that?
bad. Clairvoyance,
No,
perhaps.
yeah.
No,
Yeah, no,
something,
'cause
something in the skies.
Yeah, because I the whole time when I was asking for her help initially with the riddle, I was in like disguise in character. I was just like, oh, just someone, a family member told me this
that
riddle,
is
and I
right.
couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, that is right.
Yeah, that's why I was giving a little more explanation there, so at least we're on a similar page.
Oh, checks out. Francis, I'll continue to ponder these things on my own. I have seen many strange things recently that have made me question certain aspects of my life. But I do know that there are some things that are correct. For example, I am also here visiting my grandfather, who is the treasurer here.
Oh. Well, that's very convenient. Seems like you have a friend in a high place.
Yeah, it would be more convenient if he was a little bit more agreeable. He's a bit high and mighty even for these people.
Really?
I see. That's unfortunate. I had some family trouble, if you can call it that, recently myself.
Well,
Yes, you never
will
know what you're gonna
fortunately
get.
relive that.
Well, as for your quest here, do you have any leads on this star you're searching for?
I have tried to indirectly question my grandfather quite a bit, but unfortunately, I have come up with nothing. Um, Other than it is theoretically not in the vault.
Not in the vault. That is interesting. You'd think something, from what I've heard of these stars, you'd think something of that magnitude would be kept under very close watch.
I know, which is making it confusing. I imagine if it were kept anywhere, it would be somewhere in Etherspire. But unfortunately, that is the extent of what I know.
Maybe if someone like you would think that it would be an ether spire, whoever picked the location of the star thought that's what everyone would think. So they wouldn't put it in ether spire.
It's
Perhaps.
possible. Like in our case, we found a lead in a very unexpected place. We were actually taking cover in the sewer system, if you would believe it. Specifically, I would say, let's see. I don't know. We're all, was the sewer system, was it all interconnected, or was it just a sewer system for that island?
Just a sewer system for that island.
How the heck would other sewer systems be connected to
Don't
other
know.
islands?
There could be singular tunnels and stuff going underneath, like connecting the islands.
I feel like that would be very obvious and also be in the way of like the ships.
Yeah.
I mean, you can kind of see that I have actually done that, believe it or not.
Yeah, you can see the little lines like underneath the islands, so like that could
They're
have
all
been.
they're all at
similar
least
related.
wired together.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, well. But either way, if it is potentially in Etherspire in the capital, do you know anything about this festival they've been advertising and this beast that's going to be showing in the Colosseum?
I don't know anything about the beast.
Huh.
This is, believe it or not, the first time I have been up here in. This is the first time I've been here.
Oh, I see. We're in a similar boat.
Yes, I
Do
grew
they-
up. I grew up on the surface, and I was. I don't know if you know where Barovia is, but it is. For a very long time, it was kind of hard to leave that.
I've never heard of this place. But where is it?
South of Hermgrest. In the.
How have I never heard of it?
It's a very strange phenomenon. It was previously closed off from the rest of the world by a mist.
What?
Any who attempted to leave the region would suffocate.
Oh dear.
What?
This world has a lot more surprises in store than I would have thought.
Indeed. I lived my entire life trying to escape the mist. The mist only dissipated when the vampire lord Strahd was felled.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Well, I guess back to the topic at hand.
Of course.
We unfortunately have reason to believe a friend of ours might be pitted against the beast in this upcoming Colosseum exhibition, as it were. So, seems regardless of what else we might want to accomplish here, we're going to need to check out that event.
Well, yeah. Trying to break him out is a nigh impossible task. So you would probably need to enter the event yourselves.
What?
Can we do that?
Have you not seen the signs?
Is there a sign up?
Um, well, um, although prisoners are often pitted against the beast, most frequently against their will, there is actually a clause under if anyone who slays the beast can gain the status of nobility.
That is quite
Nobility?
the clause.
Well, according to what my grandfather has said, no one has actually achieved that.
Uh-oh.
It is more than... He suspects that it's more than likely just a clause to get more people to fight the beast when they don't have enough prisoners.
Yes,
That's
that would make
horrible.
sense. They entice them with a impossible dream.
So, if you guys enter, you guys perhaps might be able to join him in that fight.
Interesting. Well,
can-
putting ourselves in danger like that. Oh,
How can
sorry,
we
you were
ensure
saying?
we make it through and not die?
Well,
Well,
do
I don't think we really can.
do you have any...
Huh?
Do you have any... Well, how do you feel about your own prowess in combat?
We're pretty alright.
We can definitely handle ourselves, but not knowing anything about this beast is definitely concerning.
Well, I could try and scout out what I can. As much as I would love to try and help you guys. Due to my lineage, I am already considered nobility. And it probably wouldn't look great for my grandfather to see that. He's quite looking forward to the event. I don't think he wants his granddaughter.
Well, unfortunately then, sounds like you're right that our only real option is to take part ourselves.
Hi, if no one's ever, defeated this beast, how the heck are we going to just not end up like everyone else and just die?
Well, something you'd have to consider is they're only pitting criminals and whoever's brave enough in this high and mighty floating city to try and fight the beast. I have a feeling there's not much real competition going on in that Colosseum.
Can you be sure, though?
No, of course not, but what else are we gonna do at this point?
You don't think there's a different solution?
If we pull this off, if we truly are granted nobility, then it would make our search of the city far, far easier. And in the process, this might be the only potentially safest way that we can free Titan if he is a part of this. Though, if we're gonna risk something like this, I feel like we would need to know for sure that he is one of the prisoners before we put ourselves in that kind of harm.
How would we know?
We would need to investigate. Maybe even just listen around town. I'm sure if they've taken, a giant metal man prisoner, there'll be some whispers spreading about it.
Actually, I think I might be able to help with that. I think I know someone who might be able to help. But I will have to get back to you on that. And she's just gonna pull out what looks like a little scroll, like a little notepad, and she's just gonna write something down in it.
Well, in that case, yeah, if we can confirm his situation, we can confirm if we need to join this event then, and I think that's our best move at this point. Because
Alright.
knowing that this is going to be a very public event in the center of their capital, like Rain said, I doubt there'd be any way we could break him out in the middle of all that. We would
And-
get swarmed immediately.
Would we be doing this in disguise?
Well, I mean, I guess that is an option. I mean, technically, we could get ourselves thrown in there as prisoners. They are searching for us, or at least they put up a notice at some point about it.
Do they put
We
all
could,
prisoners into the game?
I don't know. We could do that, or we could try and keep up our disguises and just sign up for the event.
might-
I'm not sure which would be better.
Rain's gonna chime in. It might be good to keep up your disguises. Potentially looking through Ether Spire. It's open for these few days. Open to visitors. Especially nearing the time of the event. If you guys are able to look around, you guys might be able to sneak a preview of what you're up against.
All right, that sounds like a plan to me then. We can try and gather as much information as we can, maybe locate some of our goals before this event. And then we crush this beast and get out of here.
Alright. Let's do
I think
it.
the only concern now is we need to make sure we can get in that Colosseum before they throw Titan up against the beast. Because if he goes it alone, if we're separate events, I mean, there's nothing we can really do at that point.
We don't even know how the game works. What if they put him... What if they want him by himself? How would we be able to intervene?
Yes, that's probably the biggest potential issue in this plan, and I don't know if we really have something to avoid that. I feel like we're just gonna have to, well, unfortunately, wing it.
Well, I
Pun
might be able to, I'll be able to, well, I can see if I can talk to people, see if I can learn some things. I will
Maybe
need
we
to-
can. Oh, yes.
I'll need to go and revisit with my grandfather. Soon enough, he's going to be expecting me soon.
Well,
so-
maybe you can, you could hype him up a bit, plant the idea of a more exciting match, a group against the beast situation. Maybe that'll, get him thinking, make him think it might be a good idea, his idea, to, instead of one-on-one showings, actually put in a group to put up a bigger fight.
Maybe. I'll talk to him, because I don't know much about the event himself. It might be that they throw all the prisoners in at once. So,
That doesn't
Well, yes,
sound very exciting.
But if we're not going to be prisoners, that's where it gets complicated. We might not be part of that same group, even if they do throw them all in. It's the
We'll have to see.
complicated bit.
Worst case scenario, we
unfortunately.
can just blow things up and then run out of here, okay?
yeah.
Let's
Well-
just go.
Sounds good. I will talk to people, and I will Adeline, I will shoot you a sending.
Okay.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, I guess we just gotta start exploring the capital now. I'm afraid I don't think we have time to get back to our riddle immediately. I'm afraid it might have to wait until after this whole festival and
Well,
event is concluded.
It is you guys may choose to do things however you wish. It is currently like midday, and you know the stuff's happening in the evening. So, If you think you got time, you can, but if you'd rather go and investigate things right away, then you may.
I don't know. I don't know. I'd be worried about crossing around the island so much because if the guards are going to be checking on us every time, the more we're traveling around, the more we risk being detected.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So yeah, I think for now, Adeline, want to check out the capital, see what we can find?
Yeah.
Okay. I will see you guys later. I'll keep an eye out. You guys kind of begin to step your way outside. You guys notice that this area has actually gotten quite a bit foggier. As you guys have kind of, you guys are somewhat getting rain. This is very, very high up. So, in a way, it's almost not like rain fully. It's almost like everything's just somehow gets a little bit wet. With
Very humid.
Very humid. Just with like literally a cloud passing through the city.
Yeah, the city's like inside the cloud. Oh boy.
It is also pretty cold. Not like unbearably cold, but it is cold.
Yikes.
But yeah, you're gonna see as Rain, she's going to kind of just head down this way. So yeah.
Well, let's go see what we can learn.
Alrighty. Cool. I'm grabbing dice. So that, because I gotta roll those perception.
See if the jig is up.
Yeah. I mean, realistically though, they're actually, like, I remember your DCs. The DC's 27.
Yeah, 27. And we do still have that, we still have that nat 1 that you can throw on someone, right?
Yep. Yep.
So we have an emergency if we need it.
Yep. Alright, so I rolled 2 perception checks for people at each side of the bridge. The highest one they got was a 25.
Oh, jeez. It's close.
Ah, your phone.
Yep. Yeah. Oh no, your sending stone vibrated. Yeah. Yeah, believe it or not, that 25 was actually a nat 18. So like they literally have to roll like really high.
They have to roll a 20.
Yeah, they have to roll. They have to roll a 20. So you guys getting important on that was really good.
Thank goodness.
We're just barely skating through.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are doing well.
Well.
Yeah. You guys make your way into Ether Spire. You guys have kind of been here previously, but things here are very like majestic. And you know that somewhere in the midst of this palace is the Colosseum. And although for some, like, there's still a couple hours before things start, there are already people here gathering, getting ready to go and be here in this Colosseum.
This place must be massive.
You see, but here you see, avian folk of all kinds. Um, um, yeah, where would you guys like to go? There are, you imagine you'll probably be able to find the arena, if you guys follow probably where most of the crowds of people are. But you probably will be able to find ways to like slip out and find other locations. Though do note that slipping out from where most people are might have you deal with guards when you guys are the only people here. So you will want to keep that in mind.
Yikes. We either blend in with the crowd, or if we really want to investigate around, we're gonna run the risk of being spotted more. I mean, technically, people are allowed to look around, right? It's just that we'd be more noticeable because it's not the big crowd.
No.
What do you think? What do you think, Ada? What move should we make here?
I mean, it would make more sense to probably first start investigating just in the area. And if we don't find much, then plan B, we risk...
Branch out more?
Yeah, we branch out more and risk them seeing through our disguises. It's still not very likely, but it's not impossible.
It's, feels like a real 5% chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So you guys are wanting to try and just explore most of the areas people are in the most?
First, yeah.
Okay.
Just to not cause problems immediately.
Sounds great.
Maybe try and get a view of the arena or the beast. Yeah, see what's going on.
Okay. Sounds good. You guys kind of follow, we'll start with you, Kai, since you mentioned some specific things you're looking for. So you guys are looking for the arena and the beast. You guys kind of follow the crowds, just kind of looking around, figuring out where most of the important things are, and you see where you'll need to go in order to sign up. You see that there is someone there who looks quite excited, despite the fact that no one is going, but just excited in case anyone by chance challenges the beast. Maybe a little too excited. But you get to a point where you actually are able to see the Colosseum. It is this kind of this like wide open arena. As far as you can tell, there's nothing too special about the arena itself, but you are able to tell like it is large, it's flat, it's open. There isn't a whole lot of stuff.
Jacob, I can hear you typing.
See, that's why I had the noise removal stuff so high.
Yeah, but then your voice cut out all the time.
I gotta find a better balance of it. Anyways,
You
you're
keep her on your
saying-
lap or something. Anyway, continue. Sorry about that.
All good. But you guys see that there are actually a few places where there are various weapons that are laid out. Considering that you guys, that the prisoners do not have weapons,
Do
Wait, are they
people
not given weapons?
Do people signing up for the event get to bring their own weapons in, or does everyone just get what's in the arena?
as far as you know, you don't see anything. But it seems that there have been prison stuff laid out for prisoners.
Hmm.
As the prisoners don't have weapons of their own, they want them to have a fighting chance.
Well, that's good news at least. It's
Though,
not just a
as far
immediate
as you can tell, the
bloodbath.
weapons don't look of that great quality.
Wait.
Maybe
Adeline
something that
mostly
makes
fights with
that might help
Huh?
them live like a little bit longer than a couple seconds.
I see. Well, Adeline mainly fights with magic. Is she, like... Can she not take her star with her?
You don't know. You might need to ask people who are in charge of sign up to know.
Well, where's the sign up?
There, you saw that there was a guy who looked a little too excited about his role.
Oh, right.
But
Well, let's ask him, I guess.
but
Yeah,
looking
let's
around
see
the
what
Coliseum,
information we can get.
oh, you do also see a door that seems to be something that would like open a gateway that would open for the beast. You see it is a relatively large gateway. It looks like something that could probably manage a huge creature.
Ooh,
So something
alright.
think like 3x3. So something big.
Well, it's certainly a beast.
Ah, dear. Kai, can you fight as good without your trident? Do they have tridents?
Well, that's
For
why
you
we
to
need to
use?
ask this guy and see if we get to keep our own weapons or not.
Oh dear. Well, let's ask.
Yeah, we're just... They both just walk up to this dude and start asking questions about the event, like what it means to sign up, what if we can bring our own weapons
hello.
in, or if it's
Hello.
weapons supplied. Hello.
Hi.
Are you here to sign up to fight the beast? He just kind of
Yes,
gives you like a
potentially.
wild glance. You just
No,
look
we
a
had some
wild
questions first.
look. Oh, of course. What questions must you need answering so that you may consider fighting the beast?
Well, I guess the first one simply is this: if we go in to fight the beast, if we sign up voluntarily for this, is this a fight to the death?
Oh yes, it is a fight to the death.
No, I figured as
He
much,
like
but
nodded
thought
like
I'd ask.
very like ecstatically.
This dude's a weirdo. All right, well, good. Second question then. Are we allowed to bring in our own gear, or is there gear that would be supplied for the fight?
That depends on your weapon. It will need to be examined first to see if it is.
What is it
suitable
being
for the fight.
examined for?
What if what?
Well,
What is it being examined for?
to ensure that it is proper for fighting the beast.
Proper as in a good quality weapon, or proper as in one of those poking sticks you have for the prisoners?
What do you see? And he's gonna point to the guards. You see that guy over there? You see how he has like a laser
Yes.
sword? That's not okay.
Hmm.
But simple
See.
weapons. Like
See.
like the toothpicks you might find on the surface. Those are quality for the fight.
Ah, I see. So as long as it's not something absurd, something something wild like those laser swords you just pointed out, then it should be all right.
Yes. Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes, you will just need to have your equipment checked. There will be no potions. And there would be no
Good.
casting of magics above 5th level.
Ah, above 5th level. Okay, so 5th level and below is okay.
Yes.
Oh, that seems very reasonable.
In my experience, Adeline does quite like a bit of magic.
All right, well, I think
Wait.
that answers our main question there. Did you have something else you were wanting to ask him, Adeline? Wait, no.
Do they allow?
Wait,
What?
I gotta use your what was it? Primrose was your
Primrose.
made-up name?
Miss Primrose. Don't
Miss
call me
Primrose.
Adeline.
Yes, I know. I caught
Who is
myself. I
this
caught
Adeline?
myself. We'll just rewind. Miss Primrose.
Are starcasters allowed?
Why, yes, I was just explaining. Magics are fine so long as no spell above 5th level is cast.
Yeah, that's the only form
Oh,
of
how
caster in this
exquisite.
world,
Thank
remember?
you.
Yes.
That is the main magic system.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, in that case, we may just be signing up, though. We'll probably have to think it over a little bit more.
Well, if you would like, I can examine your weapons and tell you whether or not I think you would be able to use them.
Excuse me.
In that case, that may be good just so we know for sure. Well, yes, I wouldn't expect there to be any issue. They are surprising, as you mentioned, kind of knickknacks, trinkets from the surface that we've been collected. Thought it would make for a fun fight, and I'm gonna carefully show him the trident.
He's gonna look it over. This is this trident, it looks very nice. He's going to look over, probably checking for any laser components or anything.
Right.
He might touch it, might get a little bit of static from some of its lightning abilities. And he just kind of... This is fine. This is quite the quality fork.
Yes, it's surprising what they have down on the surface, though. Obviously,
A
it doesn't
fork?
match avian weaponry.
I mean, it's very fitting that Sir Witherspoon would fight with some fine silverware.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so stupid. That's so funny.
Yes, Sir Witherspoon, you sure are living up to your name.
Yes, you gotta put on a good show for something like this.
Do you by chance have a spoon as well?
I'm afraid that'd be in my other pack.
I see. I think it would be fun if you went and got it, but alas. I understand. Sometimes you just have to deal with the fork.
Yes. In a case like this, I think it'll be suitable. Yes,
Oh.
well, Miss Primrose, would you mind showing this man your weaponry as well?
Of course. She pulls out her fancy bow of seasons and shows it to him.
He looks at the bow. He's a little bit confused. This is quite an interesting sick. It looks like it's supposed to be a bow, but it has no string.
It's just a hitting stick. Is all.
But no, just you can have magic. You can tell him it's a magic bow.
I just thought it'd be funny. It's just like it's
allowed.
literally just a stick.
Your other thing is literally a hitting stick.
He's gonna look at it and he's gonna be like, "Oh, wait a minute!" He's gonna twist it, and he sees that the two parts can kind of come off in like a blade. Like, oh, quite interesting.
It can do that?
What? I didn't even know it could do that.
I put it in the weapon description.
I thought I read it.
No, it's in there.
Wait,
You
what?
can split the weapon into two, and it acts
Oh,
as
yeah.
it acts as two scimitars. Or
What?
yeah, and while you
How
use
did
it,
I
you
miss
gain.
that?
And when you use it, you gain an additional. Like it only works for melee, but you gain an additional attack.
What?
Yo.
And if you
Oh.
use your once per fight use of the bow, you can give yourself action surge.
Wait, that's
From-
awesome.
Yeah. It's a long description, so I totally understand you missing it. But yeah,
Oh my
this is-
goodness.
yeah, you can go, you
Tell
can go.
that to him, and it was actually true.
Well, very nice stick. I think it is a fine weapon.
Wonderful.
So, shall I sign you up to fight the beast?
Yes, well, we do still have to wait. We are potentially gonna have another friend of ours that was gonna be joining us, so we're wanting to check in with them first and see what their
I
plan
will
is.
remind you that they are. Oh wait, are you talking about Titan or are you talking about Rain?
Oh no, I'm just making up a reason to not sign up right away because we need to determine Titan's situation first. Still.
Oh, understood.
Yeah.
He looks at it, just one. Okay, well,
But we
well.
will return. We will return.
I will look forward to it. As we haven't had anyone sign up yet, so you will be free to join at any point you desire.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh, that is
At
that
least-
is quite.
you'll have every opportunity
option.
until the coachman comes out to deal with the beast proper.
Yes. Well, all right. That sounds good. We
Yep,
shall return when we are prepared.
Sounds good. And I will look forward to seeing you fight the beast.
This
beast.
dude. Oh my gosh.
This man is the perfect guy for the job.
Kai's just gonna like turn around and give Adeline a look like, oh, this guy. Yeah, just start walking off.
Adeline's like, I like his enthusiasm.
Yes, well, if only it was put towards something that wasn't killing a bunch of people.
I mean, the people who sign up do it willingly.
Not the prisoners.
Yeah, but that's not his job.
You know what? Fair. This guy's not a part of that. Okay, you know that's a fair point.
He's just
It's
really into
something.
sports. You know, he's got hobbies.
Just yeah, he's into sports. Maybe a little bit of bloodshed.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Well.
No.
Is there anything else around this arena we'd like to check out? I think that answers our main questions we had.
There's like stands and such. Like there's a few people who are already saving seats. A few people that are around, like you can pay them to save their seat. Just the typical things you're gonna find in this area. The equivalents of like finding like food trucks and such. You imagine that if the ex-Lotto merchant that got chased out of the city was still here, he'd probably be around here somewhere. But yeah.
That poor guy.
I'll have to give
He
him,
was a
I
criminal,
need to give him a name.
and we framed him.
Yeah, I need to like give him. I need to give him a name or something.
Yes, he is our reoccurring merchant. Oh boy. Alright, well. I think now is the time we should try and see what else we can find in this capital before the event starts. Hopefully Rain will be able to confirm soon for us if Titan is in the event or not.
Yeah, actually, while that's going on, I'm just going to kind of in the background, just roll some stuff for Rain.
Oh boy.
Just gonna see what she can manage for persuasion. Okay, that's decent. That's a natural 20 there. That's nice.
Oh wow.
Okay, great. All right. Adeline, you kind of hear a voice in the back of your head.
Oh.
As you're gonna hear Rain's voice. I was able to figure out a few things. I have a friend who was able to locate Titan within the prison. He is being held.
Oh dear.
So it's as we thought.
However, I also learned that, or my grandfather says that this festival seems to happen yearly. It's a celebration of avian kind, and their legacy ever since their creation and the heritage of the High Elytrian. But I didn't get any information on the beast. Other than it is fearsome.
Yes, we saw this. Oh wait, well, we can't talk back to her, can we?
No.
It's just ascending. Shoot.
Yeah.
I don't even hear this. Wait, I need shush.
Yeah, shush, Kai. I'm reading my thoughts.
But people who sign up are able to join at any point before the coachman. Someone at the very end will knock the beast unconscious, so that the beast can be left, or can be kept hold of for the next year.
This poor beast.
So this is a beast that's been around a long time. Wait, are you relaying this information to Kai?
Not as she's hearing it. She's listening to it first, and then we'll explain it to Kai. But you know what? You can react to it, because we'll just pretend that when whatever you say is after the fact.
Okay.
And you are able to you are able to respond to that message when you've just
yeah, Adeline.
What do I even say?
You don't. Well, you don't have to. You just can.
Oh. Got it.
Great.
You could thank her for finding out about Titan.
Thank you for your help. You have been very helpful. The end.
The end.
Okay.
Is it still going? Just, how do I stop?
How do
do
I
I
hang
send
this
it?
thing up?
How do I hang up? How do I? And it just like cuts off when you as you like hit some word limit or something. No, it's fine.
Well, looks like we're gonna be in that Coliseum after all. It is concerning, though. It sounds like this beast has never been defeated. If they just bring it out year after year.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this whole thing is rigged.
Well, clearly they don't want people too strong going up against this beast, but
I feel like
I dare say we'll be able to surprise them.
I feel like even if people were to win, they wouldn't let you. Like, nope, that wasn't supposed to happen. You're not a noble. We're gonna make it look like you lost, or, you know, were in an accident and died or something. Oh no.
Well, that's the nice part of a public event, is everyone here will witness it.
I mean,
afraid it's our only real option.
Well, it is what it is. What's next?
You guys still have a couple hours before the event. But you guys can absolutely sign up.
Yeah, I mean, do we want to go do some recon first or sign up first?
Some what?
Recon.
What's
yeah,
that?
we were gonna look around the
around.
capital more, see what we can figure out.
About the event?
No, just about the place to find the stuff we're looking for.
What stuff?
The whole reason we're here in this city.
Well, isn't our next step for that to figure out the riddle?
We don't know that. We just have a riddle that might do something. But this is like our only opportunity to be in the capital, like, castle.
And investigate?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And
Okay. Oh, goodness.
Excuse me. Adeline, you also know you're wanting to explore a bit as well, considering you remember one of your visions for something tied here.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Which, looking around, this area does have the overall look. Though you do know you need to kind of look for somewhere that is a bit more secluded, likely on your own.
Sir Witherspoon, I think we could find more information if we split up for the time being and we meet up later.
And you're probably right. This place is quite large, though. I don't know. Splitting up is never a good idea, especially if one of us gets found out in a place like this. I don't know what would happen.
Well, if that would happen, we wouldn't be too far away from each other. Maybe we could have like a code word, like you scream.
Well, you can
Pineapples or something.
do sending spells as well, can't you? We've used it before.
Yeah, I could send you one.
Yeah, so how about this? Let's check in an hour at most. Obviously, I can't send you a message, so I'll be relying on you to send out a message in an hour, relay how you're currently doing, and I'll respond back. And if we're both okay, we can. Well, depends on if we find anything in that time, but we'll check in, make sure if everything's okay or not, if we need to regroup. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right,
Now,
let's do that.
if I'm caught, I'll use my spell, but if you're caught...
Well, I'll just have to fend for myself until I hear from you, I suppose.
Just scream like caca or something, like from Robots.
This is a huge castle. How would you hear?
Well, that's what
How would
screaming
you-
is for.
How would Adeline hear it?
I mean,
this place is ginormous.
worst case scenario, you get thrown in the prison and you guys fight the thing anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably lose my trident, but we'd still just end up fighting the creature.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess this is it.
Oh,
Let's do
yeah.
this.
When you guys go and like sign up, you guys also like sign like a few waivers and like,
What's the point of waivers? We either win or we die.
Exactly. Just like informing you of that, making sure that is understood.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we're signing our lives away.
Then again, Ada, or Adeline, you don't know what you're signing because it's all on our end. Kai knows.
It's like
Kai knows what
it's
he's
like-
doing.
It's like a
but-
super long paper, and like
It's like, don't worry, it's just some legal mumbo jumbo, and they reserve the right to like use our likeness if we die fighting the beast. It's a
in
stupid
like future
promotional
advertising and
stuff.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
you're like on a billboard with like
You may or may
soda or something.
you may or may not show up in the major image.
They got their highlight reel of past
Oh, yeah.
dismemberments.
Okay.
Alright, let's go. Let's
Okay.
split up, I guess.
Alright. Adeline gives him a hug because what if they die or something?
Aw.
Okay. You guys go your separate ways. Adeline, you kind of think to yourself about where that image in your mind was. You kind of think it is somewhere up. So you kind of start seeing, like, looking for ways to get up. Floors.
Yeah. And if Adeline's heading up, Kai will see about if there's a down to check out, like a basement or lower spaces kind of thing.
Okay. Sounds great. Sounds great. Kai, you kind of. I'm gonna start with you, just to keep things simple. Kai, you kind of make your way downstairs, into some of the lower spaces. You imagine, based on what you've seen, that this is where you might be able to find prisons. You might be able to get a glimpse at whatever this beast is, depending on if you go to the right location.
Oh.
But you do need to slip away from the main. Can you give me a stealth check?
Yes, I'm gonna do my stealth check with guidance here. Let's see. Ooh, that's a good roll. And then okay, add 1 to 28. Just
28.
one above my disguise.
Okay, sounds great. You go undetected for now. You make it into these lower areas. You are able to get a sense that the prison is quite well guarded. They don't want any of the fun potentially spoiled. As this is the nobles show. They are here for people dealing with the beast. And just generally wanting to, like, make sure that the royals and the nobles' entertainment is secure.
Makes sense.
But you also see that there are, like, places in the lower areas of the stadium. Now, there are guards here, but you kind of get into a place where there are still some people. You imagine that being found out here isn't the worst thing. But you imagine that with a decent investigation, you might be able to find what this beast is.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. I don't know what that's. We already know Titan is here, and I'm not gonna be trying to break him out because that would be a suicide mission. So yeah, let's try and figure out some more about this beast.
Alrighty.
Sorry. Do I need to do an investigation roll then?
Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
All right. Oh, I am. Oh, that. Jeez. Okay, wait, and then okay, that saves it a little bit. Okay, 22.
You
Investigation is my best roll, but I just rolled horribly.
You look around and you kind of think in your mind, where is the entrance to the Coliseum that where the beast is supposed to come from? And you think that it's probably gonna be somewhere there. Probably not directly where the beast would be like released. Probably kept somewhere
actually,
else.
if
what's
it
up?
matters, technically I have a passive investigation of 25. I
Dang.
rolled lower than my passive.
Yeah, because passive is always 10.
Yeah.
But you're going to kind of like you think about this. Logistics of if they're gonna have a big beast, where are they gonna put him? Where are they gonna
In a
where are
big
they
room.
keeping? No, they're gonna keep it in a big room. But they're probably not going to keep it directly in there. And you kind of look around. And eventually you kind of reach an area. Although you, with your investigation check, you are not able to see anything with beast, but you begin to get the smell of what is almost a little bit familiar to you with some of the places you've been. The smell of sulfur.
Oh.
And then roll me a perception check.
Boy. Yeah. That's okay. And then yeah, okay, 18.
18. You you kind of like keep an ear out. You're not able to see anything that picks what the beast is. But you hear something that almost sounds like kind of like a low growl. But then you hear another sound that is different. Almost like a little kind of like
The heck?
something that sounds like a goat. But like twisted.
Goat. What?
Like kind of like
It's this thing.
but
Lava goat.
just animal sounds that like you would know the sound of a goat. But like there are other like growls and that just smell of sulfur. You're not really
Yes.
able to get a sense of what it is, but you do sense that like it sounds like a weird combination of animal sounds.
Well, smell of sulfur takes the form of a goat. Clearly, this is the literal devil that we are fighting here.
No! No!
Oh boy. Oh well, it's got to be some kind. If it's a multiple like different beastly kind of noises,
Wait,
it must be
I
some
don't-
kind of like chimera or something.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like that
Yeah.
thing that has like goat head, snake tail, lion.
I think that
head.
is. Does a chimera have a goat head?
Yeah,
I don't
I know
okay.
this because I watch My Little
Oh
Pony.
yeah, it does have a goat head. Oh, I was thinking of the right thing. Oh. Okay,
Oh.
well, Mary.
Alrighty.
I was just thinking like mythological beasts
Yeah.
in general. I was like, yeah, it sounds like a chimera. I was like, oh wait, that is actually the beast, probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Huh.
Well,
Well, I don't know what that means.
so yeah.
don't
all
think
right.
Kai would have any experience with the chimera, so guess we know something.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna jump to Adeline. Adeline,
Yeah.
as you separate from the crowd, I need you to roll a stealth check.
Okay,
You can do this.
14.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Okay. You aren't as stealthy as you could be. You may, if you would like, you may use your
Oh.
inspiration.
My
you do also.
inspiration.
You also
You
have
apparently have
spells.
luck points.
Oh yes, you also have luck points. I forgot you have luck points.
Oh,
Which I
yeah, you
never
can roll
used.
for a bit. Yeah, you could re-roll either with your inspiration or those luck points.
Yeah, you have
Let's
4
use-
of those.
Wait. What's the difference? Okay, what's the difference between inspiration and luck points?
Luck point allow you to roll only d20 rolls. Inspiration is literally anything. Like you can re-roll damage. Or
Yeah, your luck points are more of a common resource than the inspiration is.
Am I limited on my inspiration?
Yes, you only
You
get
have
1
one.
use. You have 1.
Yeah.
Well, I never use it anyway, so let's do it.
Okay.
Wait, so how do I use it?
You just roll again.
Just roll again.
Okay.
Yeah,
See if you can
and
do
under
better.
you'll go under your feats and traits. Look for lucky, and you just hit one of the boxes.
I thought it
Oh
was
no,
the
she's doing the
inspiration.
inspiration
Oh,
point.
you're doing inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Great. Yeah, just roll again.
Oh!
Oh, nat 20? Oh my gosh.
I got a nat 20!
Let's
Oh,
go.
which adds up to
Gosh.
28. No
Hey.
way!
And this is
Dang.
why you use your inspirations.
You are so inspired.
You are
Oh my
inspired.
goodness.
You
With that, you beat my stealth. Actually, you matched my stealth roll.
Wow.
You got the same roll at the end.
Adeline's on a roll today.
Yeah, you make your way up. As you kind of move through more of these quieter hallways. And you find a few places that look somewhat similar to what you've seen before. But as you reach a certain hallway, you feel it. You feel it connect. Just you feel that pull down a hallway.
Here we go.
Um, are you headed down that hallway?
Well, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. You head down that hallway. And you find that it leads to a balcony. This open balcony kind of looks out over a decent amount of Sylph glass.
Of
and Sylph glass skyhold, this area.
Oh.
Yeah, just in general. You're able to see just a lot of different areas, but it's also a surprisingly quiet area. Despite everything going on, you don't really feel like you'll be noticed up here. However, you kind of look out and admire the view. And it's a moment before it. You kind of look out for just a moment before you hear a heavy flap of wings behind you.
No. I don't like that.
Well, I didn't expect to see you here.
Huh?
You turn around and you almost expect to see Lucky. But surprisingly enough, it is not. As Connects is here.
No way.
What?
Wait, how did he know it was me from behind? I was wearing a wig and a disguise. He didn't even see my face.
That's a good point.
Well, sorry for startling you. Just didn't expect to see you here.
Let me at him! Let me at him! Send the
Go away.
message! Let me at
No!
Are you saying anything, or?
She's just kind of shocked right now. She's like, what are you doing here?
Well, I did just ask you the same question, but it doesn't matter too much. I'll just... I am here, just looking around. There's someone dangerous here.
Someone?
Yes.
What is it?
Do you remember, the entity who attacked the Plains District in the Emerald Empire?
Uh-oh.
Is he talking about the Warrior of Abyss?
No, it was Finefi.
Oh, right.
Finefi burned down the Plains District.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about that. Yeah, I remember.
Well, you might remember how I managed to take him down, and how his form kind of crumbled into ashes.
Right.
Well, I was here for other reasons. When I began to notice traces. Bits of purple flame.
Is Finefi here?
Perhaps.
How?
Beats me. I don't know of any rituals that are able to return a Blazeborn. But also, why would he be here?
Yeah, why
So-
here of all places?
I don't know. But I noticed you were in the area. That is a decent disguise. I only recognized you because, well, I've known you long enough that I'd be able to pretty much recognize you anywhere.
Really?
If you think about it, he's known you for like several years.
That's true.
He's known you since you were a child.
Yes. Wait, aren't they like the same age now?
Yeah, they would. Adeline would definitely look closer in age.
That's so weird.
Yeah, because Connexir looks about like 22-ish. Well, I'm curious about what brings you here.
Adeline like hesitates for a second because
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
what the heck is she supposed to say?
You kind of you just kind of hesitate. Well, I'm surprised you're managed to be up here in the first place. These people tend not to be friendly to outsiders. I know.
Hence my disguise.
Yeah. I know more than any, considering I grew up on one of these islands.
Not surprised about that.
Yeah.
But if you really want to know why I'm here, I guess you could say that I've been keeping an eye on Kai.
I see. I also remember getting your message about the Forest of Origin. You said the Great Star
Right.
there has gone missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is something that was theorized. Are you familiar with the land of Barovia?
That's
You know,
funny.
I ran into someone earlier. It's the craziest thing. This avian, first nice one that I run into here, who said she was from there. Somehow I've never heard of it. And she said that she ran it, like she knew someone who she thought was me, that looked like me and had the same name as me. And like, I'm still uncomfortable thinking about it. I don't. I think someone might be like pretending to be me or something, but like, she also mentioned that they were a vampire. I don't know. It was really weird.
There are a lot of weird things afoot. In fact, and he kind of, it's like you're familiar with the Defender's Blade, yes?
Yeah.
Well, when I first ran into her, she was surprised to see it in one piece.
I think maybe she's a little like Delulu or something.
Delulu.
Yes.
Perhaps. But there seems to be much more going on than either of us realized. I've actually been meaning to confront you and talk to you at some time. For some time. And the reason I was in Barovia in the first place was that the Warrior of Abyss attacked that region.
Oh.
According to Rain, there used to be a Great Star in that region.
So you know her. The person I met earlier.
I might.
Oh wait, why would Adeline ask that? He just said that he had talked to her. I guess Adeline forgot to react to that. Like, oh, you've met her.
Yeah.
Yes. The two of us are acquaintances. We're working together to figure out stuff with the Warrior of Abyss. You see, the Warrior of Abyss has started ruthlessly tracking down the people of Barovia.
Do you know why?
Well, according to the governing faction of Barovia, the Keepers of the Feather, there used to be a Great Star. However,
Right.
a few years ago, it was taken by a group of adventurers who came in, not taken. Apparently, when a group of adventurers came into the land of Barovia and helped free it from its ruler and from its imprisonment, a sorcerer of unknown origin appeared and stole the Great Star from the midst of that party.
What? Why are the Great Stars being stolen? Like, first I'm hearing of the Warrior Abyss, and now some other person?
I don't know much more than anything else. But considering those two things are have lined up thus far, we have every reason to assume the Warrior of Abyss is after the Great Stars.
Well, I assumed as much. speaking of which, do you know how Silvo's doing?
I do not. I have not communicated with her to tell.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah, she has not been very keen on any communications, much like Kai.
Yeah. Could you tell me?
Kai senses a disturbance.
No.
Kai senses
The
a-
hairs on the back. The
He-
hairs on the back of his neck stand up.
Kai senses a disturbance in the force.
Could you tell me a bit about this Barovia place and why I've never heard of it?
Well, it appeared within actually only a few months of the crater being attacked. I learned little bits about it while I was in hiding, but never really went there to explore. It appears as if it's ruled by some sort of vampire lord before this group. Rain described them as 3 adventurers who called themselves the Champions of Peace.
Never heard of them either.
Yeah. A Shulk, a Kitsune, and a Dampier. Well, he was human before he was turned into a vampire as well.
What? All these vampires and stuff.
Apparently, it's some sort of thing that can be contagious. I don't
Contagious.
Something.
So, you said it appeared, like out of thin air.
Well, before it was before Barovia was here, that area was empty, just mountains.
What? Does anyone know how it wasn't just built quickly, it just appeared?
It appears so.
How? What? I've never heard of something like this happening before.
I don't know.
I feel like I need to ask Rain some more questions because this doesn't make sense.
Perhaps at this rate, we might even need to talk to Lumo. Lumo has a written history of pretty much anything, pretty much everything that's happened. He probably is going to be the most knowledgeable on this subject out of anyone else.
Well, I might have to save that for another day. I have more important things to focus on right now.
Yeah. I understand. But I thought you were here and figured I'd warn you. I have a feeling that something bad is about to happen.
Oh dear. Well, thank you.
Of course.
Is there anything else you want to ask or talk about?
Well, not unless you have anything else. I've alerted your friend that you guys are here, and you're going to.
What does he mean by my friend?
You're going to see that he actually. You actually see that he has a similar notepad that Rain has. and it appears to be some sort of magical item that they can communicate by writing in it, and the other will be able to see it.
Oh, that is
Well, that
so
seems
handy.
like- that seems like more than just acquaintances.
Um,
Good old
Never
buddy.
trust Nix. Never trust him.
well,
Why?
No,
Shut
it's
up,
just
Kai.
that's. Hey.
well, I wish you luck in your fight. It seems that, or at least from what I hear, you guys plan on taking on some sort of beast.
Yep.
Very
Wait.
nice.
Actually, I have one last question before you leave.
Oh, yes, of course.
Where have you been this whole time?
Well, we've been a few me and a few others have been hiding out in a refuge that we've made. We've been tracking the movements of the Warrior of Abyss, and we're working on a plan to stop.
Well, so have we, technically.
Oh. I'm intrigued. Perhaps...
Do you think it would be a good idea for Adeline to tell him about the God Eye project?
You may, if you wish.
It's up to you, but
This is-
I definitely wouldn't.
Kai definitely would not. But the thing is, your relationship with Nex is completely different, and you do not need to tell Kai at all.
Oh, she's very much not telling Kai about this.
Yeah.
So yeah, she'll tell Nex. We found something. Crap, what town was it that they found it in?
It was
like the drone
lab.
the drone laboratories.
The drone laboratory. Yeah, we were there, and we, thanks to a iron golem that actually belonged to Silvo's father, gave us some really valuable information about a project he was working on. Called the God Eye Project.
Now he's just kind of spent like interesting. Go on.
It's a extremely powerful weapon that they never ended up finishing it. It was the project was
Shut
abandoned
down.
and
Yeah.
shut down. But apparently this weapon is so powerful that how do you describe how powerful this thing is?
Well, wasn't the whole idea was that it would basically like nullify godlike powers?
Yeah. Let's just say she said that.
Okay.
Curious. Unfortunately, we have limited time. But if it comes to it, I will keep that in mind. Do you have any blueprints or anything?
Yes, in fact, the reason I asked about Silvo is because we think she might be the only one who can make this weapon. Because, like I said, we have the blueprints, but they never actually made the weapon itself.
I see. Well, if Silvo could be convinced to use it on the correct target, it would indeed be a useful... that would probably contribute greatly.
Yes.
But it seems that Silvo has her hands full. I've heard from Fly that recently Squawk was coordinated as Queen of Dawn.
Really?
Yeah.
Squawk?
Yeah, only in the past few days.
Not to sound rude or anything, but I did not expect that.
Yeah, neither did I.
Well, are you always on the move, or, you know, are you always going back to this place that, you mentioned that you've been staying at?
A mix of on the move in that location. I would give you further details, but I feel that it is of my own best interest, seeing as you're traveling with Kai, that I keep that information private for now.
Adeline looks kind of sad. Okay,
Is
well,
Kai up to anything?
Well, honestly, Adeline probably wouldn't see any problem with telling Nex about the Crown of Lies.
Wait, would
Although-
she not? This is like a special secret mission that Kai entrusted her to go on with him. Is she just gonna
Well,
blab all the details?
Did he ever tell her that she can't tell anyone about it?
He hasn't been telling anyone on this whole journey.
I mean,
I will say
she does trust Nex, though.
Well, yeah, but every time anyone has asked about their goals in this journey, Kai's been very, very subtle and indirect about it. Like, it's clear he doesn't want anyone to know. That's a pretty
True.
big breach of trust.
I will leave it up to you. Adeline, roll an insight check for me.
Oh, okay. 19.
With a 19, you don't really get the sense that Connects is really, like, he's curious about what Kai is doing here. As it definitely seems he's up to something. But he doesn't seem overall concerned about Kai in general. As with the
What an insult.
well, with the Warrior of Abyss, he has had much greater threats on his
I'm
mind.
not that worried about Kai. He's not that much of a threat.
Well, it's more of it's more of that there are greater threats on the horizon that he's concerned about.
Understandable. Let's see. Can she keep talking to Nex, or is he kind of in a hurry?
He's not in a rush.
Okay. Could you, Nex, could you tell me a bit about, some more information on Kai that maybe I should know, or anything?
Well, I don't think I have too much to give you. Kai was put in somewhat of an unfortunate position during the Rising Dawn and Emerald Empire War. A lot of it being my own mistakes. I was very hostile towards Cap, which kind of put a target on his back. Keep in mind that I wasn't really thinking the most straight, and I was more focused on the interest of protecting a few specific individuals. And in a sense, he was lured into a trap. Cat saw him as a threat to trying to create a nation and a threat to his own safety. We sought to cultivate and remove the threat before it became a problem we couldn't control.
I see.
However, that did result in me creating a rebellion and then betraying it. And not my proudest moment. And not something I would do again if I had the choice.
Well,
But considering the events of what has happened and the fact that I lost a few people in that betrayal, I have no doubt that he is still still has it out for me.
yeah, that's understandable.
But if he's traveling with you, I believe that there might be at least some good in him.
I mean, he's a great guy.
What do you mean some good? That whole speech was how Dex was the one who betrayed him and made problems. What do you, some good? It's not like Kai's evil or anything. What the heck?
Well,
Man, the propaganda out here.
more of a thing where he understands your position, where he understands that he is very much taken advantage of you in the past, and he understands that you're probably up for blood.
Yeah, fair.
Like
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
he understands that. He just hasn't been taking you as a serious threat because he's been having to deal with.
Yeah.
So rude.
So, next, you're saying a few of his friends died because of you?
Yes. In fact, the entire rebellion that we had cultivated together, even if it was staged, fell apart very quickly. If anything, that one betrayal is likely the cause of why he isn't leading the Kingdom of Dawn right now.
Man, imagine Kai as a ruler. That's interesting. I mean, he is or was a prince, so it's not too hard to imagine, but I don't know, I've just been seeing him as a, this traveler that I've been spending time with. It's interesting to imagine him as, an emperor or a king.
Yeah. Well, if what you say is true, then he likely has it in him. Maybe you can help him see that.
You think he should be a ruler?
I think he would be a good one if he put his heart to it.
I agree with you.
But
I know he seems kind of like a cold person, but he's actually really nice.
I have no doubt that many of my own actions have caused him to be the way he is. If there was a way I could reconcile those actions without one of us or the other being slain in the process, I would take that route.
I mean, there is the possibility of you being able to talk to him if maybe I talk to him first.
I would be careful.
Yeah.
If you get in the way, there is a chance you might get hurt, and I don't want that.
Adeline thinks to herself, and she can't really imagine Kai hurting her in any situation, to be honest. but yeah, she could be wrong.
Well,
Who
Dun,
knows?
dun, dun.
if things happen, I would suggest you don't get involved. I
All right. Well,
wouldn't want to see you hurt.
yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks for the advice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm currently doing something right now that I should probably get back to, so I should probably get back to that.
Of course.
Adeline gives him a hug before he leaves.
And he'll return it. Good
Well,
luck with your flight.
Yes, thank you. I hope it goes well.
And perhaps you might be able to help Kai be able to maybe see a bit past his bloodlust.
I hope so.
I could see him being a great ally, especially in this fight. He's got a noble spirit about him. It is unfortunate what has happened. So
Yeah, just from the time I've spent with him, I can tell he has a lot of potential, but he's a little preoccupied with the things he's experienced. And I don't want to get too involved, but I do want him to soften up.
understand. Well, if there's anything I can do to help, just shoot me a sending.
Of course, you got it.
Okay. Well, I'll leave you to what you're doing.
All right,
And he'll fly off into the shadows. As you are left alone.
Adeline looks out to the view again and just thinks to herself like, man. She also I don't know, Adeline has thought a few times about how nice it would be to just, not have to worry about the world being in danger and the Warrior of Abyss causing so many problems and people being racist and just,
Oh yeah.
starts contemplating about how, honestly, she never really wanted to be a mercenary. She really just honestly didn't have a choice. She needed to survive somehow after what happened to her village as a kid. But she often...
Yeah. Kind of just thrown into that life when being raised by Wiggity.
Yep. She sometimes, when she has some time to herself, just imagines a life settling down and just, just enjoying life and not having to worry about not dying or, surviving all the time. And, she kind of starts imagining how nice it would be to just, spend a day with Kai, who she's gotten pretty close with at this point, to just have, not have any worries and just, spend the day with him, have fun, actually, do friend stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll bring this up to Kai sometime, but right now, she's got other things to worry about. So she probably turns around and investigates a little more.
Okay. Sounds good. You feel that you were able to find what you were, mostly what you were here for. And it does come back to your mind that there's signs of Benefi potentially having returned. But
This is bad.
you yourself don't know much about Benefi's intentions, but knowing that he leveled a district, one of the Emerald Empire's districts, mostly by himself, says a little bit about how he is.
Yeah.
And you also think that it has been some time since you've seen Lucky.
True. It has
Despite
been a
him-
while.
Despite him implying that he was headed to the skies. You also think about how Fire Key was missing.
See, I had a feeling that might have been Finefi.
Yeah, you were right on the dot.
Why would they be looking for these keys? Weird.
That is a good question. You know, maybe if we run into Fnefi, we can either convince or forcefully take the key if he happens to have it.
Yeah. But Adeline, as time comes, as you realize that a decent amount of time has passed, you imagine it'll probably be good to either try and regroup with Kai, or to shoot him a setting.
Well, Adeline probably try to regroup with Kai, because, I mean, she doesn't really have anything else she needs to do here.
Okay. You make your way back down, and we'll use your stealth check from before. As you are able to make your way back down to the main levels and kind of recoup with everyone else.
Yeah, Kai would have eventually just returned to the arena area after his own investigation.
This seems like a good time to say that I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll probably actually be wrapping up soon-ish. I gotta be wrapped up around.
Next time will be the Beast.
The beast.
The Beast.
Yeah. Though I will say, I think I'm going to save the actual combat for next session.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that way we can attempt to get Titan in here. So that Dust can be here.
Hopefully.
That Titan will actually be able to.
I mean, hey, so far it's worked out because these sessions been framed in the way he hasn't had to be here, which is nice.
Exactly, which is what I've been trying to accomplish.
Yeah. But next time we need him. We gotta fight the Beast.
You gotta fight the beast. The beast. Yeah. Well, I will say that given the circumstances, you guys still have about 2 hours before anything really happens.
Well, I mean, is
Like-
there even anything else we wanted to do?
Not that you guys really specified. It sounds like you guys were wanting to check out some of the check out the sewers to see if you guys can solve the riddle. But it sounded like you guys were wanting to do that after.
Yeah, that seems like it would possibly take too much time. You don't want to risk missing the big event here.
Okay. Yeah, you guys
Like, honestly, might just be like just chilling and preparing for the fight, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I know one thing you guys can definitely try and take a short rest. That's something. If you guys want to spend time, you guys could also look around other districts. Just depending on how much you guys want to risk. Just doing things. Ada could probably spend some time. Like she borrowed or stole a few books from the library. And, just transcribing spells and such.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'd have to see what Ada thinks, but yeah, just preparing for the fight that's coming should be.
All right.
Sounds fine to me.
So you guys have about 2 hours before things go down.
Okay.
We're gonna do the fight next session.
Okay.
So you get. What are you guys wanting to do for the rest of the time, or would you guys like call it a session so we can pick up next time?
Well, Adeline, when she sees Kai, feels kind of happy because I don't know. She was just talking about him with Nex, and I don't know, just remembered all the sad things about him, and also how, she imagined him as like a king or something, and was like, that actually seems really fitting. And, if he was a king, he would have like a purpose and not be worried about killing people. I don't know. It's just kind of a nice thought. But
yeah, I mean, yeah.
She sees him.
It's a sad state he's in now.
Yeah. She sees him and smiles.
Yeah.
She's glad to see him.
Are you wanting to divulge any of the information you learned? For example, the state of Dawn, or anything else?
Kai definitely would ask, like, how'd your part of this go? Did you find anything, figure out anything helpful up there?
What would she say exactly?
See, the problem is, if she discloses any information about, like, Dawn or anything, she's gonna have to explain how she learned that.
Yeah.
There are plenty of ways that could have happened.
Yeah?
There might be someone there.
Excuse.
Yeah, there might be something going on. There might be people capable of casting sending.
Yep.
But
so that's up.
I mean,
up to
Silva's
you,
not a
what you wanna do
spellcaster, but yeah.
I mean, for all Kai knows, Adeline could have sent Silvo a message to be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And then maybe she just sent a message back like, "Oh yeah, this is what's been going on." In fact, Adeline, as she's thinking of this, would probably get the idea of, I think it would be a good idea to send Silvo a message because I do need to talk with her sometime. And I don't know, it would probably be nice to let her know at a time instead of just showing up.
Okay. If and when you decide to do that, I will need you to send that to me via DM.
Oh, really?
Yes, because if you do that, considering that we have the side story going on, I can actually have that happen in a session.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh, okay.
Those things are happening simultaneously.
Right. Okay, wait. I can DM it to you right now.
Yeah. Or after the session, depending on when you want to do that. Yeah. But you guys have some time. You guys can prep. Like you guys are getting ready for the fight. There are a few things you get, like no potions or anything. You'll know that.
So wait, what does Adeline say? Because Kai does ask, like, yeah, did you figure anything out, find anything interesting?
Let's say that she's already sent a message to Silvo.
Okay.
By the
Yeah.
at this point.
You may absolutely do that.
And
just make sure you mark the
she
spell slot.
Yes. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do that
third
right
level.
now.
Yep, third level.
Third level. Got it. Okay. So she walks up to Kai and she smiles and she actually gives him a hug. Is he gonna say anything?
Are you giving him a hug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still haven't said anything. He directly
Well, this
asked
is
a
her-
question and
No,
you
no,
just
no, no,
hug
this
him.
This is her
Or she
greeting
just
him
hugs him.
before he says anything. She just showed up.
Okay. Okay, well, the guy's just gonna is everything okay? Did you have a run-in with the guards up there or something? He's
No, I
confused by this. He's like worried for a second.
No, she's like, no, I'm fine. I'm just happy to see you.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm glad nothing happened. Glad we were able to get back here in one piece.
Well,
I'm afraid I was gonna say I didn't find much, though. It seems like whatever this beast we're going up against, maybe multiple beasts. I'm not sure.
Well, I
For
while I
some
was,
reason, I just imagined someone like, "Can someone speak of the beast?"
No.
just appears out of nowhere. Did someone
Get
say
this
the
guy
beast?
out of here.
Did someone mention the door to darkness?
Yep.
Oh no, Mickey,
Anyways.
what are you doing here?
Anyway,
copyright.
Adeline says, like, yeah, well, sorry.
No, it's fine. I sidetracked us. It's fine.
Oh my
I need to
gosh.
stop laughing.
Oh
While I was in
gosh.
the a palace, the building.
Yeah, just the palace.
Yeah, while I was in the palace, I saw some traces of Fneffy.
Fneffy?
I think he might be here.
Well, that'd be quite concerning if that's the case.
Yeah, so be prepared.
Could Fneffy be after the same thing we are? I mean, someone beat us to the fire key already.
Yeah, and from the looks of it, like thinking about the kind of things that Fneffy can do, it did kind of look like Fneffy could be a possible culprit.
Yeah, that is very concerning. I mean, if that's the case, we definitely need to be moving quick with this.
Yep, definitely. We should probably head out.
Yeah, I think we need to get Titan out of this arena, and as soon as we do, we need to revisit where we found that riddle. That's the only lead we have at this point.
Yes, and if possible, if we don't run into Fneffy, maybe we should actually go looking for him, if it's pretty possible he took the fire key.
Yeah, I mean, we have to get it at some point. That's a good point. I mean, concerned now, if someone else is possibly that close to the key, I mean, we have some time, but I don't know if we could make it back to check in the sewer before the event starts. I don't think we have enough time.
Well, we could always go after. I mean, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, we'd have to
No
go
one
as
else-
soon as we can.
Yeah, no one
After, I
else
want
knows
it-
about that place, do they?
that we know of. I mean, knowing now that it might be a race. I want to go now. I want to go as soon as we can, but we can't risk leaving Titan here. I mean, for one, he's the one driving our ship.
I'm actually going to point out another detail. This is something that you guys probably skimmed over, and since I know you guys probably aren't keeping notes, you will remember that in some of the early sessions, Lucky did mention a patron.
Oh, there's no way.
Please don't tell me it's Fneffy.
Either that or Fneffy's possibly hired by the same person. Oh no. That's concerning. That's definitely concerning. Well,
yeah.
Well, yeah, let's take this beast down quick and get back to our mission.
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys have an hour. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as soon as Kai says that, Adeline kind of thinks for a second and realizes there is a possibility that we could die. And
yeah,
that makes her really sad because she was just pondering again about how she wished she had a different life, and like she doesn't want it to end like this.
Yeah, fair.
So I guess that probably motivates her to not die and do her best.
And I mean, Kai, at this point, he's used to situations like this. He's just like, let's do this.
If I die, I die. I died Trump.
I mean, honestly, he is just kind of like, I'm gonna do what I'm here to do. If something happens, then it happens. He's very, I guess, both determined and kind of just resigned to like whatever his fate ends up being.
Okay, but consider this. Has he thought about what if Adeline gets hurt?
Well,
that?
obviously he'd be doing his best to avoid that.
Yeah, but is it a concern he has?
Well, I think he also just is pretty confident that they'll be able to get through this.
Okay.
He believes in their
he's not worried.
abilities.
He's like, we'll be fine.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll be fine. Everything's gonna be all right.
It's like,
okay.
we got this.
Outside of that, you guys have an hour. I will say, unless you guys decide to do some like heavy activity, you guys will be able to take a short rest.
Yeah, let's like find one of those like arena food vendor people like shouting about hot dogs or whatever, and let's get some food before the big event.
Like looking around. She's just praying not to see any axolotl fingers.
Oh no.
You look around, you guys are able to find some vendors who are very clearly avian and are absolutely not axolotls.
Very good.
You see that they have like a variety of foods. A lot of them almost seem to be like more like vegetarian options. Like you've seen like there's like various fruits that have like been growing and like on some of the walls and such. Amidst some of them, like you actually notice a very distinct lack of any like fruit or vegetable that grows in the ground. But just like all of them are like
makes sense.
Fruits, vegetables, things that don't touch the ground.
Interesting. Even the ground is too gross for them. Dude, what would these guys do in like a survival situation? They're like those people who like grew up in the city and only rely on like electricity and grocery stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Adeline looks at like all of these places and is now kind of wishing that the axolotl vendor was here because she's like, I miss fried shrimp. There's no meat.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just have to make do with what they've got.
Yeah, like they've got like breads and such, but
Yeah, but meat.
yeah.
Sad day when there's no meat.
Does Kai say that, or did you say that?
No, I was just commenting on what you were saying.
Adeline says, man, I wish there was meat. I miss meat.
Well, it makes sense being so high up in the sky. I mean, there's no way to really cultivate animals up here.
Come on, Kai, be sympathetic. Be like, yeah, man, I wish there was meat. I agree with you, buddy.
Well, yeah, meat would be good, but you know, we gotta work with what we have.
Ugh.
You guys go, oh my.
Kai, you're supposed to agree with me. Goodness.
He's just totally focused on the mission right now. He's just like, yeah, we need food, you know, gotta do with what we got.
She very softly punches him and she's like, you're no fun.
What'd I do?
She rolls her eyes very aggressively and just walks away.
Aggressive eye rolling intensifies, oh boy.
Kai goes ahead and just gets whatever fruit like looks like it would be tasty. Like if there's things that like look similar, like apples or bananas or whatever. He's just like he just orders some of the food for both of them.
Nah. She walks up to him. Let me pay for it, Kai. You don't have any money.
I mean, I guess that's true. I thought you were upset. I thought this would help.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You spend your money on potions and. Okay.
Okay.
Remember,
thanks.
I got you.
He is so confused.
What she mentioned earlier when they were in the sewers.
Well, I know, but she was just like rolling her eyes, kind of like upset with him. And he's like, "Oh, I'll get the food, and then maybe that'll help." And then she's like, "No, I got it." It's like, "Oh, okay."
She's not upset. She's like, he's too serious. She like looks at him, and as she's pulling her gold out, she says, Kai, you're too serious.
We are about to fight to the death here.
Yeah, and what if we do die, and then like just die not being able to have any fun ever again?
Well, I'm here to make sure that doesn't happen.
Well, I'm here to make sure that it's at least a good time.
That is such
Mr.
a good.
Boring.
That is such a good like summary of their dynamic going on here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, yeah. I don't have anything else.
How much is the food?
It's slightly more expensive because it's like event food. Because everyone's gonna take advantage of that. So it'll be about like 2 gold pieces.
What's the best thing on the menu?
No, there's a pretty decent salad. There's like a Caesar salad like thing.
Okay. What would you recommend?
Are you asking me as the DM? Or are you asking...
She's asking the person selling the food.
Vendor.
It's like, well, there are lots of great salads here. However, there are also good pastas.
Pasta, you say?
Yes.
She turns to Kai. Kai, do you like pastas or salads more?
Does seaweed count as salad?
I don't think they have that here. We're in the
Let's
sky,
go with the
Kai.
pasta.
Okay. Which pasta would you recommend?
I will say that you guys are able to get like a pretty simple pasta. I mean, there's like a good number of options. Like there's like Alfredo stuff. However, all of any like Alfredo stuff you find, it's all still like vegetarian. There isn't really any proper meat to it.
So, is there any tomato sauce?
There
is
is
it
like
all Alfredo?
there is like tomato sauce because they're gonna have like tomato sauce
Kai, do you prefer tomato sauce or Alfredo?
here.
I
Afraid.
don't. I haven't had either, really.
Okay, well, Adeline personally likes tomato sauce better, so Kai try it. So she buys like yummy look cheese and spinach ravioli with tomato sauce.
Alright. You managed to get that, and you guys were able to do that and it's
Okay,
decent.
here you go, Kai. I bought this for you. I hope you enjoy.
Thank you. We'll need whatever strength we can get going into this. At least we
She
can
also like
take a
stares.
moment and enjoy this.
She stares with like wide eyes to see what he thinks of the ravioli.
Yeah, Kai,
Oh
you take a
boy, here
bite.
we go again. Yeah, I'm gonna take a bite. What did I roll last time we did like an in-depth food check?
I think like a 14 or something.
Well, no, what was it? Was it just a, oh, it was just a flat D20, yeah.
Yeah, sure, flat.
Oh.
This
Yeah.
is always what happens when Adeline's
Okay.
like trying to gauge
You
his
know what?
reaction
I
to
like
food.
this, except for I want you to roll disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Why?
Dang, okay.
You'll figure out in a moment.
What?
Oh.
What is with this pasta?
Is this pasta vegan or something?
Well, probably.
I mean, sure, they don't have meat here. What do you mean? Is it vegan?
Yeah, but it's cheese ravioli. Cheese.
Oh yeah, how do they have cheese? Or is it cheese?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
dear.
think they
Oh,
could have
dear.
cheese. I think that they
Also,
could have
Heck,
cheese.
wow.
It probably wouldn't be.
34.
It wouldn't be. Cow.
Well, that was 2 rolls. So it's actually just 14. So that's
Wow.
still not bad.
It's-
Without disadvantage, it would have been a nat 20.
It is decent. It's
Yeah,
decent.
It's like, oh, okay, good, that's
Um,
pretty good.
It's decent. It's a little bland. But you get the
But
sense.
it's like, Kai would eat it again.
Yeah, Kai would eat it again. He imagines
Yeah.
it would probably be better on the surface because
Adeline
clearly,
tries.
yeah. Adeline, you
Uh-oh.
taste it and you recognize right away that avians, especially ones here, apparently have no like spice tolerance at all.
Oh,
It is-
no.
Bland.
No. No.
In fact,
Adeline tastes it and she looks at Kai and goes, Kai, forget you ever ate this. You need to try. We need to get you some real ravioli. I am so sorry.
you're.
She like looks
what's
around
wrong
and
with
hopes
it?
no one hears that.
What's wrong with it? I thought it was
Kai?
alright.
It's mid at best, okay? But listen, I wanted you to try this because ravioli is really yummy. But this, if you're gonna try
Just having
ravioli,
a
it needs to be
crisis.
good ravioli. This
Okay.
is a crime. This is a crime.
I didn't know you were so serious about ravioli.
I'm serious about food, Kai. After knowing me for how long, I thought you would have known this by now.
I guess that's true. I didn't think too much about it. You've had me
She
try
rolls her
lots of
eyes
different
again.
things.
You faintly remember some guards saying something about an extra level merchant selling spicy food.
From before, yeah.
From before, where you remember
Yeah, it's-
that apparently one of the reasons he was being kicked out was not just because he was giving like food from the surface, but also it's just because
actually
they
has
have no spice tolerance. so then it was
oregano
spicy.
on his food, and they're like, ugh, what is this?
Avians are definitely the kind of people that think mayo is spicy.
Oh no!
No!
Oh
can't
man, this
stand
place
being here
just
any
gets
longer.
worse.
Kai, I miss the surface, I miss the people, and I miss the food.
I miss the water. Yeah, we definitely should not stick around here longer than necessary.
Try. Did you take a potion for this day? Just wanted to check if you remember.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
should
make
do
sure
that.
you've done that.
I did not think about that.
Okay, just
Did that food cost 4 gold in total?
Bonk.
yeah.
Okay. You know, she was
Uh,
gonna buy an extra one to like store away as leftovers. You know, just to be nice to Kai, but she's changed her mind.
okay, sounds good.
Just because
Um,
she doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, you guys may take a short rest. I don't think there's really anything you get. Actually, Adeline, though, you can recover your spell slot. Because as a wizard,
nice.
you can recover spell slot to half your level when you take a short rest.
Heck yeah.
Because wizard.
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 Yeah, but for most of it, doesn't really do a whole other. But you guys are able to take a short rest. You guys are able to. You guys are able to kind of watch as more people gather, and you see in the distance, you see that Rain and an older gentleman is there. You see that this older gentleman that like he's clearly like old. He's quite old. But you almost see he has like he actually has like not quite like prosthetic limbs, but like actually like things that like aid his movement.
Oh.
So like a contraption on his legs?
Like a contraption on his like arms and legs that actually allow him to be able to like move pretty well, despite his body like kind of weakening.
Interesting.
You see he's kind of like an older gentleman with like kind of silvery hair, but you notice that like Rain's wings are kind of like raven wings, or kind of like a darker gray. His wings look like they've been bleached white.
Bleached. Oh.
Is that from flying for so long that the sun has bleached his wings or something?
It would be basically
Or might
because
just-
he has been up here in the sky for long enough that his wings appear white.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
You actually hear a few whispers in the crowd, just kind of noticing him, referring to him as the Pale Raven.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Very fancy.
But yeah, with that, we will pick up next session as we will go through the event.
The beast.
As we will fight
The beast.
As you guys are going to be taking on, as you guys have discovered, a chimera.
The beast.
Oh. Yay.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, that's funny that you guys actually pieced that together just from what you guys know.
I wasn't even thinking like D&D wise, it's just like, oh, that sounds like, like a chimera. I was like, oh wait, yeah, that is actually what a chimera
Yeah,
is.
it's a little bit different than what you'll get in typical stuff from what I have here, but it'll still be
Hmm.
a fun fight. So, yeah. Alrighty. With that, we will pick up next session. And yeah.
Oh boy.